I mean, right now, what does SuperSport have to lose? Orlando Pirates are the ones chasing the PSL trophy.
Yeah.
Orlando Pirates are the ones worried about their Champions
run,
League. And SuperSport has to just worry about this game.
Yeah.
So if they can manage to do what they did to Kaizer Chiefs a few weeks ago, and even if they edge it by one goal like Sundowns did against Kaizer Chiefs, it's still a good result.
He pulls it back. Rasmus Højlund. Thunderous. It's an absolute net buster.
Hello and welcome to the Diski Preview Show. My name is yours truly, Mr. E, and today we're going to be taking a look at the big games that are happening over the weekend. It's the Nedbank Quarter Finals, and in the studio I'm joined by my partner in crime, Mr. Mo.
Mr. E, it's good to have you back.
I was with you, man. I was with you.
Yeah, of course. But the viewers don't know.
We've always been together.
Right. Don't forget, if you don't have a Betfred account, visit betfred.co.za to start an account with us, and you can get up to a 5,000 Rand deposit match and up to 500 free spins, in addition to a whole host of promotions and boosts that you can get from us. So make sure to visit betfred.co.za. The link is in the description below by Shonges Lung. The link is in the description below. And let's get the video started, because obviously we're talking Nedbank Cup.
It's all happening. It's all happening over this weekend. There were 32 teams. Now only 8 are left. And today we're going to be taking at 2 of the big matches that will be headlining that weekend. SuperSport United will lock horns with Orlando Pirates. And that game is going to take place at the Peter Mokaba Stadium, while Stellenbosch will welcome Kaizer Chiefs at the Winelands. What a weekend. Ziyakhala. It's all happening over the weekend. Stay tuned. When we come back, we'll be taking a look at these games in detail. You are still watching the Diski Preview Show, and thank you very much for staying with us. Let's take a look at the big game that's going to take place at the Peter Mokaba Stadium. It's a mouth-watering clash where Amatzantsatsa Pitori, SuperSport United, will lock horns with Orlando Pirates. More, SuperSport United, a couple of weeks back, they faced one of the Soweto Giants.
Yes.
And they blessed them with a 4x4.
I just have to say, good team. You know, viewers watching, whoever you might be watching, he comes from Pretoria. So you'll never forget this 4x4.
No, I will never forget that. Even the last time when Kaizer Chiefs played against Sundowns, I was hoping that it's going to be 4-1, but my predictions went off. Yeah,
but it's still, 1-0 win was quite impressive. I mean, like I said about that game, I mean, Pirates went to Soccer City to go face Kaizer Chiefs. Kaizer Chiefs reduced them to their level.
Exactly.
So Sundowns was like, not us. Not with us. Not with us. But it's a big game, It's a big game.
It's all happening at the Peter Mokaba Stadium. So Amatzantsatsa Pitori currently not sitting in a very, very good position in the PSL, and they will be going head-to-head with Orlando Pirates, sitting at position number 2, trailing Mamelodi Sundowns. Remember, Pirates are the holders of this cup, right?
Yes, I believe
I think they edged Mamelodi Sundowns last year. In the final. And now they have to negotiate their way past SuperSport United to book a berth in the semi-finals.
Yeah, well, I mean, this will be their third time winning it if they go on and win it in 2025. They did so in 2023. They did so in 2024. Obviously, Sundowns was holding it in 2022. But it'll be a good match for them if they go on and they manage to win this one for the third time in a row. But the reality is that it's a cup game. It's not a league game. And the problem with the league games and the cup games is that cup games is more about form. League games are more about that one match knockout. So you might find yourself in a situation where SuperSport United shocks everyone and actually walks away with the win.
We've seen shockers. I think Marumo Gardens did beat Orlando Pirates by 2-0 in the PSL League Cup. It wasn't League in the PLS League.
And should we remind you what happened with Magesi? Magesi going all the way to the final and beating Sundowns.
The best team in the land.
When it comes to cup games, I mean, it's not really about ceremony here. I mean, in a league game, it's all about consistency, form, and you have to do this week after week after week. In the cup, it's about those teams that are looking at. I mean, right now, what does SuperSport have to lose? Orlando Pirates are the ones chasing the PSL trophy. Orlando Pirates are the ones worried about their Champions League. And SuperSport has to just worry about this game. So if they can manage to do what they did to Kaizer Chiefs a few weeks ago, and even if they edge it by one goal like Sundowns did against Kaizer Chiefs, it's still a good result. Then they go to the semi-finals and they possibly go face again either Kaizer Chiefs or Stellenbosch, depending on who wins the other game. But the reality is that there's an opportunity for them to go home with silverware. SuperSport United for the longest time now has been a team we don't look at as a big four, big five.
Part of the top four, top five. Yeah,
and that's because they lose most of their big names. I mean, if you look at the legends of Sundowns, the legends of Kaizer Chiefs, the legends of Orlando Pirates. Some of those players were players that they found from SuperSport United. So I don't know if their whole makeup is to be a feeder team. I mean, the best goalkeeper in South Africa comes from there. The best holding midfielders from there.
Exactly. I mean, you've got quite a number of players who come from SuperSport United. Who have close to Mamelodi Sundowns.
So if you look at it, it's a long roster of players, man. That if you look at them, you know that the question is always asked: what would happen if SuperSport kept all those talents? So for them, silverware would be one of those things, but yet again, next season those players will be gone. So
I know SuperSport is
no. Someone was making the comparison about Tottenham Hotspurs, and they're saying that Tottenham Hotspurs is the most financially stable team in the Premier League. They're not winning trophies, yes. But their books are balancing. So you might find that it's the same thing with SuperSport at the moment. Their books are balancing.
It's all about the balance sheet at the end of the season.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you're loving the video, don't forget to hit the like button, leave us a comment below, and share by clicking on the share button.
And if you're not part of the Betfred family, simply open an account with us and get up to 500 free spins and up to 5,000 Rand first deposit match.
Let's get back to the video.
But if you're if we're Kevin Hunt in this instance, and you're gonna face the second best team currently in South Africa, which is Orlando Pirates, how would you set up your shop? Because obviously, in terms of form, Pirates look better on paper than SuperSport United.
Of course, I mean they have 5 wins out of their last 7 games, while SuperSports themselves have 2 wins in their last 7 games. So it tells you the difference between the two sides. Like I said, with SuperSports, it's a matter of consistency. I mean, Kevin Hunt hasn't been able to get them rolling in terms of consistent win after win after win after win. But you look at the teams they face to make it this far in this tournament, and you have to ask yourself one key question, and that question has to be: do you think that they're a fluke? Do you think that they made it here by mistake? I mean, it's the quarterfinals. They're one step away from the semifinals. They went through Magesi 2-0. They went through Cape Town Spurs 2-1, and now they're facing Orlando Pirates. Orlando Pirates themselves have also had a very tricky run. They beat Richards Bay FC, a game I thought that Richards Bay would win. I remember speaking about it here on this forum to say that Richards Bay might actually go ahead and win that game, but Orlando Pirates won it 3-1 away from home, and Orlando Pirates came back, beat Baroka 3-1 as well. So these are 2 teams that deserve to be here. These are 2 teams we would have expected to make it this far. But from a SuperSports United perspective, they're inconsistent, but all they need is one result. So
that's it.
I think if it's one thing they specialize in is that exactly that. And that's what's helped them get this far in the tournament. If you look at their league form, like you said, they're nowhere close to where people expect them to be. But the reality is that in one match, they can shock you. Ask Kaizer Chiefs.
Well, they did shock Kaizer Chiefs last time by 4-1, and my prediction was almost correct. Or it was
Minus
correct.
3 goals.
Minus 3 goals. Now let's get to the prediction side of things. More on this game here, Mamelodi SuperSport United, a team from Pretoria. They'll be playing against Orlando Pirates from Soweto. What do you think is going to be the scoreline, number 1? And number 2, who do you think is going to walk away and march on to the semi-finals?
I think this match is Orlando Pirates' match to lose. I've made the mistake of going against Orlando Pirates many times in my Betfred television career. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go against Orlando Pirates again and say SuperSports will win this match 2-1.
Yeah, I'm with you.
In Pretoria.
Except on the scoreline. It's going to be 4-1 to SuperSport United. That's my prediction.
So you agree with me except for the scoreline?
Yeah, the scoreline. Just add 2 there.
So both teams to score, 4-1 for you, 2-1 for me.
Yes.
SuperSports to go through.
Exactly.
All right.
And you know, currently, Pirates is not playing very well. I know that they won the last game and then they lost to one of the small teams. I think it was Marumo Gallants. So maybe, on the other hand, Jose Ribeiro, his eye was on this quarterfinal.
Yeah, I mean, for SuperSports to pull this off, they'll have to win it for the first time since they won it way back in 2023 in December. So it's going to be their 3rd attempt at trying to beat Orlando Pirates. But to be honest with them, to be fair to them, all those games took place in Soweto and in Johannesburg. So maybe with the climate in their favor, they don't call it the Highveld for nothing. You know what I mean? The thick smell of biltong and Castle Lager might throw the boys from Soweto off. But let's see what happens. Highveld, Atteridgeville, it's going to be the one.
No, it's actually Peter Mokaba Stadium.
Yeah, Peter, but the audience will be from Atteridgeville. We already know Clubbox that that's you.
Yeah, bona.
But what's a special ShopRite?
Yeah, straight up. Those are the predictions of Fumo. He's saying SuperSport United is going to march on to the semi-finals by 2-1. And stay tuned. When we come back, we're going to be taking a look at the other game that's potentially explosive. Will be explosive. That's Stellenbosch going head-to-head with Amakosi Kaizer Chiefs.